marketing results. What is it? What do you need to have successful marketing results from your advertising? Now, you guys know I do websites, and I have clients here come to me all the time asking for me to do the website, and I'm happy to help them, right? Recently, I did a website, and when someone comes here and they're looking for a website, most of the time I try to tell them what a website actually is, because the business owners that I deal with, they want a website to make calls, to produce sales, to get more business, which it does. The only thing is that I try to explain them what the actual work behind having a website is going to take for you to have real results. Now, having a website doesn't mean that you're going to get 10, 20 calls day after you make the investment of having a website. A website, yes, is a great way to get people to contact you and to get more information from you, and it's an investment that's going to last you 2-5 years depending on the type of service and what you're offering. But a website on its own will not generate money instantly. It just, the simple fact of you having a website is not gonna make you $100 the following day. Now, having a website, I relate it to like having business cards. When you start a business, you go and you print business cards. You print 1,000 business cards, and then it costs you $100, right? Once the printing shop gives you those cards, what do you have to do? You have to go ahead and distribute them. You have to go ahead and pass them out, right? And passing them out does not mean that you're gonna get a call. It means that you pass them out and potentially someone might call you, okay? If you pass out 1,000 business cards and no one calls you, hey, no one called you, okay? So it's the same thing with having a website. If you have a website, you have to distribute it. You have to make people alert that you have a new website that people could go into and ask for a quote, ask for a service, read more about your services or information about what you offer, okay? So having a good foundation is great. So the first step to having a great foundation is having your own website. You need to have a website, step one. Step two, you need to have social media, right? Or you need to have listings. You have to search result listings. So the most popular ones nowadays would be Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and then you have Yellow Pages, which is still relevant, Yelp, and say Google, Yahoo. All these are search engines, and you need to be actively having a profile on there for people to have a way to find you. Now, there's a lot of different search engines that I recommend. People don't know this, but there's maybe 200, 500 plus search engines that your business can go into. Sometimes I get calls from companies from that have found me, and when I ask them, where did you find me? Oh, I Googled you guys. Okay, where did you Google me at? And then what they Google is not actually Google itself. The consumer does not know the difference between Google and a different page. So if they might Google website services, and then I come up on Yelp, or I might come out on Yellow Pages, or I might come up on Facebook. So I get on that first page, you get like 20 different search results from Google itself, and you can click on any one of them to find someone that could help you, right? Those are search results, and from specific companies that have provided your listing has a result to that search engine. So that's step number two. And step number three is actually being active. You have to be active, have to be uploading images, have to somehow correlate your information from the website onto these listings that you have, so people can get more accurate information and up-to-date information. And lastly, you have to advertise. So advertising is what I say after I finish a website. I'm like, hey, well, how are you gonna let people know that your business is actually open? Well, you need to advertise, okay? So those are the steps that I recommend for you to build a good foundation. And this is a topic that's much more in depth than what I could cover in this section, in this part, in this video, but you could contact me and we could cover these other steps. What service you have makes a big difference on how you're gonna promote and and the price structure of your service. What is your investment? How much money you're willing to spend, and expected versus real results. I'll make following videos so you guys could understand what's happening here. But for now, think about what your foundation is and if you have a good foundation.